Hey everybody, this is Dr. Grimmett from Forge Physio. Today we are going over a heel raise on a wall. So we like to start with a double leg and then progress to a single leg. And this drill is really good at kind of syncing up the muscles on the back half of our body. A lot of times when we're doing heel raises, people will drive into knee extension when we're trying to train the soleus muscle. So the soleus muscle is one of our calf muscles that's deep to the gastrocnemius muscle. If you ever looked at someone that has really big calves, the soleus is under that really big calf muscle. So if we go to a wall and we keep our shins parallel, which we'll go over the technique in just a second, it allows us to kind of sync up the muscles on the back half of our body and being able to train that soleus and feeling the muscle contract without driving into knee extension and letting the quad take over or the gastroc take over. So this is more of a feel exercise than it is per se of like getting a tissue really strong. We would progress it to a different movement if we were going after like a true strength adaptation. So onto your back. When you're set up, we don't want our knees to be at 90 and we don't want to be all the way straight. So we're kind of coming into a happy medium position and then I want my knees, my hips, and my feet to be in line. So a lot of people will let their knees drift way out to the side. So I want to keep everything in a straight line. And then I like to cue the posterior pelvic tilt by pushing the low back into the ground and then thinking about driving through your feet through the wall. So under your big toe and your pinky toe, I have $100 bill and I don't want anyone to take my money, right? So what I'm trying to do is keep equal foot pressure through that position under the big toe and the pinky toe. So that way my foot's not rolling out to the side and then turn my knee rolls out to the side, or that way so my pressure's not rolling to the inside of my foot, which would result in my knee typically coming across my body. So everything in a straight line. Feet into the wall, posterior pelvic tilt, and I'm gonna bridge up. Now from there, I'm trying to drive through those big toe and pinky toe with slightly more pressure on the big toe in this top position, which will really help you feel the calf contract and then come back to that bottom position. You should more than likely feel your hamstrings working too and maybe a little bit of your glutes. And then if I want to do that in a single limb, I would just bring this one leg off the wall, exact same setup, and then I'm driving as much pressure through my big toe as possible and coming back down to that bottom position. So again, much more of a feel exercise versus a strength exercise, and we're trying to do the best that we can to create as much contraction in that calf so you can feel it working with equal foot pressure on the wall when you start, and then when you drive to that top position, putting a little bit more foot pressure on the inside of the toe, which will really help you feel that calf contract. Many times I've worked with people that have done this and they're like, well, this isn't very challenging, and then they'll text me or shoot me a message a day later and be like, I can't believe how sore my calves are from that simple wall drill that we were doing.